So it is going to be Live versus Lin. It's going to be old school versus new school again. The 18-year-old from China. The breakout player of the year from China, I would say so.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It was ZDR in the first quarter of this year because of the performance at WCA. But now it has to be Live. His performance in Robam, his ladder accounts, and I think also now its performance in at WCA. And China was craving for a good night elf or for a world-class night elf. I know there's Shishi, but you know, Shishi is not on that level at Infi, at TH 1-0 or Lin. And now they have a very balanced matchup.
Who was the strongest night elf from China ever?
Suho?
Yeah, it wasn't so good though.
No.
There was Zai as well,
Yeah.
but wasn't that great either. There hasn't been like a legendary night elf from China ever, but Live, very young, very talented, might be going in that direction.
Well, it's fairly...
You didn't see the game versus Focus, man. That was crazy. He was so good.
It's too early to tell. We have only seen... this is the second tournament that we see him in. He didn't even participate in WCA qualifiers. So, I think it's hard.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't participate. It's not like he played and didn't reach, right? He just didn't play at all.
It's funny that they invite this player who didn't take part in the qualifiers to China versus Korea.
Yeah, I think that's the player's decision, right? You have the captain, you have the light and
Okay,
Infi,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they choose the players.
That might be true.
All right, can he repeat a success against the great Oryx from Korea? It was Focus last week, who he 2-0'd, and now it's gonna be Lin. Should be easier, basically, because here he only has to win a single map, and he got to choose the map. He chose Last Refuge. Lots of little chokes. Lots of tough spots for the Orc to fight in, where the Raiders and the heroes, well, mostly the Raiders in the air, where the Raiders can't find great surface area.
Okay, yeah, I like that map as well for Orcs. If they get a lot of, or both of the big consumables, that's amazing. But of course it's hard.
Blade Master level 3, of course, is going to be a big factor, as well as the Demon Hunter level 3. And is Lin going for the one Boro tech as well? Seems like he teched and borrowed at the same time. Actually, it's a borrow before the tech, so the tech not the fastest ever, but still pretty quick. And he's going to be going into the Night Elf main here, as one Grunt is already trying to look for some damage.
So, yeah, Demon Hunter Blade Master battle, the never-ending encounter. We see this for years and years and years and years in this matchup. Always the same. But yeah, the Grunt is picking on this Moonwell. Yesterday we saw Ghouls succeeding with this strategy. Of course, Wan did this against Rudin. But yeah, Blade Master fairly low. Can he cancel the shot? That would be massive.
And here again you can see Life's friskiness. Usually when a Grunt is attacking your main, Night Elves will always be trying to defend. But he's putting on the counter pressure. He's like, huh, you got no shop, eh? Guess what? I kill your shop. And actually was really lucky for Lin to be finding the replenishment potion. It's running still, and he's going to wait with the backstab as long as he can. Is he going to time it perfectly? He doesn't have much time left, and I think this was actually perfectly timed. Well done by Lin. No boots of speed on either of the heroes yet, and also no dust of appearance. So the archer does survive Shadow Melt, and then he distracts him with the Demon Hunter. He's like, here, look at me, attack me, and he saves the archer as well. Again, I'm so these are just little tiny moves, but Live is just doing everything perfectly. Now the block might be coming. Is he going to be able to evade? Yes, he is. One sidestep, two sidesteps, but now with the next Grunt block, I think he has to TP. He lets him die instead, though.
On level 1, of course, you don't really need the Demon Hunter, but that's so much space, and I wonder why he's not going for the Magi. That could be easily done and take a big creep off of Live side of the map and get one of the two consumables on this map.
And Live is thinking the same as you, expecting Magi to be taken. And again, Life being different, Life not being afraid most of all. His Demon Hunter's dead and he's like, yeah, whatever. My archers can still do some work, try to see what's going on. And Lin being very, very careful. Creeping only the Ogre next to his main. This will be giving his Blade Master level 2. But the Demon Hunter is back out again, and yeah, he's only level 1. But he's not far behind in experience at all. So he only lost like 170 gold, gave up a bit of experience. But it's not that horrible. And holy crap, the second hero is not a Beast Master, it's a Naga.
Wow. That is really unusual in this matchup. Usually the Beastmaster is there like forever, but of course if you don't go for the...
He has to go for Talons though. He has no Hunter's Hall.
Yeah, he's going for Talons.
There's no other choice.
But the Beastmaster and the Quill Beast are at least the Quill Beasts are there for damage, and the Naga can provide decent damage as well. Plus slow.
Also a lot more archers than usual, by the way. Oh, Grunt scouting, but unfortunate end snare. This is gonna be an easy kill, 60 experience. Maybe gonna try to go for the deny. Not really. Gets the Grunt kill, but now the other Grunts and the Blade Master are here as well. Another end snare. Is he gonna be able to get the second Grunt? Might be able to. Speed scroll, trying to go for more archers. After one is fallen, he's blocking the second one and nicely gets that one as well. Blade Master now in trouble maybe. The archer block is coming out and the grunt block against the demon. Blocks on both sides. Cold arrows coming in, but the Blade Master doesn't get away.
This is still... okay, he loses that second grunt. Otherwise it would have been a good early mid-game for Lin. But yeah, this one is dead. Level 2.3 for the Demon Hunter. Naga almost level 2 and he still has a good chunk of experience standing up here. Torrent Chieftain is the second hero. And he gets the first kill. Lin not paying attention to this Wispy in that moment, but of course there's some more important stuff to do. But yeah, he lost two grunts here, 400 gold. That's the damage you want against the heroes.
And look how he has to creep now with one grunt. Yeah. Can you even creep this with one grunt only? Well, I guess you can, but it's gonna be hard. Gets the Berserker now as well, of course, always very good against the Talons. If Live wins this game, he kind of changed up the meta single-handedly because, as you said, the Beastmaster is set in stone in this matchup. The Beastmaster with the summons has always been part of the Talon strategy, and now we have a Berserker as well for life. So he's not going purely only into mass Talons. He has a few archers, he has a few Berserkers. This is most likely going to mean that he's not going to have that many Cyclones, so he's going to have to be careful with the usage.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about this Naga pick. Does she do more damage than two Quill Beasts? No, right? But
well, I think not only the damage calculation, the damage comparison has to be considered, but also like Quill Beasts are good against units. Quill Beasts are horrible against heroes. Yeah. Naga much better against heroes.
But on the other side, the Naga is of course kind of a glass cannon, very squishy. The Beastmaster can block a lot of damage, and that's what you kind of want.
Scourge Bone Chimes, by the way, for Lin.
That's of course one of the best items that he can find. The Torrent Chieftain is very tanky with +4 armor.
Book of the Dead. But of course there will be disenchant, so most likely we'll be selling that one.
Yeah, but it forces one disenchant. Disenchant is very expensive in mana, so I think it's...
No, it's so much experience though. And it's 200 gold you can get. One disenchant is not worth 200 gold, I think. Keeps on creeping. By the way, expansion coming up for Lin in the top left at about 40 supply. Very unusual timing. Not that likely to be scouted. Live, though, should, of course, as we know, certainly be scouting it. What's he going to go for? He has a staff on the Naga. He has the TP as well there. And the Invol on the Demon Hunter. He's level 3 now with the Orb of Venom as well.
Potion of Greater Mana for Lin. He's so lucky. Man. And the Tome of Intelligence as well, so even more mana on the TC. Very close to level 3, but Live is coming.
Tinker or something else?
It is the Tinker. Sticks to his guns, at least for the third hero. 46 versus 42. This is a good supply number for Live. Master training, of course, long done.
And Live seeing this army, he might be thinking, it's a pretty small army. Yep. Where's your resources?
It's a pretty good timing, man. He has a level 3 Demon Hunter, level 2 Naga. On the other side, we don't have a level 3 Torrent Chieftain to engage this.
But he doesn't realize. He doesn't think that there might be an expansion. If he did, he would be going up to the top left right now. But he's retreating back, and Lin's little gamble of the expansion is paying off.
So far, at least, 2/3 done, 60%. But I feel Life must be aware that this is good for him right now.
Fight for the ogre here. Might decide quite a bit. Pocket Factory deployed early, way in the back. Wants to kite back to it. The end snare does not prevent the mana. But did he kill it with a TC? I think he did, right? He got level 3 level up there.
Level 3, exactly.
Very close, though.
The mana burn kill was inbound, but no. The item is One of the Wind, so Life will taste his own medicine. There's no Dispel, so it can be pretty good if you want to save mana on your TC. You can cyclone up the Demon Hunter, obviously. And the Expo is gone. Was Life... I can't be aware about the timing of the expansion, right? Because he's moving up right when it's finished.
Yeah,
but it's so hard to crack.
This is a coincidence. If he kills the Expo here, it's perfect. Then he destroyed it, and it wasn't cancelled, so Lin doesn't get the resources back. But if he loses this fight, he might just lose the game. The TC positioning for the perfect shockwave. Yes, very well. The first one hitting indeed onto 5 of the talents. How many heal scrolls do we have? Only a single one on the Naga, who now hits level 3. TC coming in again. Mana burn not in range. Very well done. Keeps the the Demon Hunter in position with the end snare. And again, so much damage coming out. And had to use the heal scroll already. And everything is still hurt.
And he does get out some damage against the Great Hall. 30% of the damage is done. Lin at 60 food. This is where he wants to fight. Fog Lightning rattling through, but not doing too much damage. The Tinker far up front might be exposed. Another shockwave. Well done. Of course, Lin had the big healing potion. The mana burns not in time. Only the first one here. And Life has to portal out, and the expansion remains alive, but mining has been denied for quite some time. 4 peons still remaining, though. He's almost level 4 Blade Master. This is hard, and Life going for the next engagement right away.
Yeah, I think this was a big mistake. If Life had scouted in the top left there for the expansion, he could have easily cancelled it during construction. But as I said before, unusual timing. And now he bought a scroll of healing from the shop and used it right away. Just for healing up. So expensive. The Moonwell's at home, mostly dry. Couldn't get the full healing from there. He has one more heal scroll, one on the Demon Hunter. That's it though. And Lin positioning himself, not for a fight, but for a base race possibly, reaching around.
He has pillage. But he must be aware that the attack is coming. Is there a town portal?
There's not.
There's a town portal on the Blade Master, so he can go back, needs mass repair, but will he be there in time? I don't think so. Life is fully committing to this Great Hall. No. Okay, for him there's no town portal, right?
Oh, and Lin is outmaneuvering right now. Yeah, and Life doesn't have a TP.
That's the big mistake here. Not going out without a town portal will cost him the Tree of Eternity most likely. And snares on all the Wiz to repair is not possible. Raiders with siege damage, of course. Getting rid of the Tree of Eternity. Booyah! No income anymore for Life. He has to demolish him in the fight here, but there's still the escape mechanism with a town portal. So, yeah.
Extremely well played by Lin. Reading that situation perfectly, knew exactly what he could go for. Win the game in one single move like a beautiful master chess player without any risk. Very well done.
Yeah, this is apparently not the Life that we saw, or you saw against Focus, but you said there that the fight or the game is turning in Life's in Focus's favor. Maybe we see a crazy comeback from Life as well, or once again, but he's not rebuilding the tree. He will get the expansion though.
And Lin doesn't have to fight. Lin can just give up the space, produce more and more and more until he has a big army, until Life will be attacking the main base. Oh, but actually he feels confident to fight right now.
Yeah, he has almost a 20 food advantage for Lin. End snares over and over. Backstab damage. Next end snare. There's no cyclone. Finally there is.
Shockwaves have been fantastic this game, and the Demon Hunter still mass and snared, can't get to the TC. Shockwave hitting again onto 5+ talents. Invul has to be used on the Demon right now. There is the mana burn. Finally, TC is out of mana, but there's still so much army remaining as well. The Raiders in between the talents, getting rid of them one by one. Now a few of them falling, and speaking of which, the Tinker might be in trouble. End snare number 1, number 2, mass and snare, and here is the kill. Disenchant makes it so that the Cyclone is no longer available, and yeah, the army is just dissipating rapidly. The Demon Hunter might be next to follow the Tinker into the grave, as the Axe from the TC will be finishing the job. GG by life. And China has the map pick, has the player pick, but Lin is just too strong.
Yeah, man. June